Okay, here we go. Big excitement. House update. I'm not sure what number, but not too long ago there was a chimney right where that piece of plywood is. That's now part of the floor. The floor is fairly level, and we're coming along. This is, of course, the attic. We'll work our way down to the basement. I know what you're thinking. What could be different? So anyway, there's a piece of plywood that covers a hole. I had a lot of, it wasn't very flat in that area, so we had to do a little fiddling around. Most of it was a little bit of water was on the existing floorboards, causing them to warp quite a bit. So I just cut a big hunk of it out, and that seemed to solve it. Upcoming are new windows. I got to order them. I got, well, it's going to be 5 double hungs up here, and most of these windows are broke. So that's not good. And so let's go down to downstairs. And as you can see, this is huge up here. Again, it's not a living space. It's not tall enough, but it'd be either a great attic or a nice play area for kids or whatever. So next floor, let's go down. So we set one of these rooms up. This is the one towards the road. We set one up. We changed the entrance from over here to right where I'm standing. You'll see when I turn around here. I put a decent sized closet in here. You can see it's a 60-inch door. Plus it has some added depth in here. So I'll probably put a couple of those little LED lights in the closet. They're very low heat, so they shouldn't be an issue safety wise. You can see all these little cute little furring strips. I'm going to put 6-inch insulation in here. Try to save energy. And of course these windows are someday going to get changed, but they don't have gaping holes in them, so I'm not too worried about it. So this is bedroom number 1. This would be the doorway going into the bedroom, you know, from the hallway from, you know, where that saw blade is there. This is the stairs. I just came down going to the attic. I'll put a door here. Obviously I got a little work to do because you don't see a door there. And this is the hallway going for from the downstairs stairs up, and you'd come around this hallway and go into the bedroom. I couldn't figure out, you know, this is something the old houses had these little aisleways, and I couldn't see not using it to go somewhere. I mean, I can't see wasting this hallway. Just go to the attic. What do you go to the attic? Once every 2 years? But anyway, so that's that. And as you can pretty much guess, this is a tub. This is a very large tub. That's a Craigslist find. We got it for just about nothing. It did have a few issues, but lucky me, I can fix anything, and I did. It had a couple, it looked like at one time somebody picked up the hot tub by the plumbing, and they cracked all this plumbing in here. So I got some parts, I got some cement, and voila. We'll see if I fixed it or not. Someday I'll put water in it. So you see remnants of PEX here, so obviously we're going to run PEX through everything. We have a toilet that works. Pretty amazing. I'm still leery about our septic system in the place, but it seems like every time we flush, everything that gets in there, or that's in there, goes somewhere. Not sure where, but anyway, it seems like the septic system is so far so good. So you can see I'm going to have a toilet there. We're going to have a shower. This is I bought the base just to get an idea what the size is like, and I have to put the shower off the wall a little bit because there's a, believe it or not, there's a joist right there, so I have to move it that way to get away from the joist. So anyway, that's not a big deal. I can move the shower this way, and in here somewhere I'll have a, you know, this is a light for the vanity. I'll have a sink right here, and this will be the door. This is on the way out. You can see I got some outlets on the floor, or some boxes on the floor. You know, they're for, I got to put them in the ceiling. I got to put them here and there. But anytime you got an old house like this, you got about 1,000 things to do. So if I don't get to it today, I'll get to it another day. So this is the main bedroom, I would say, and it's very nice. Also, you can see I put the furring strips. What else? Not too much more excitement here. Got a decent sized closet here also. It's got a 5-foot wide door for sliding doors. I didn't make the closet too super deep because, as you can see, if I made the closet deeper, it would go more into the bathroom. So, and once you have a big tub like that in the bathroom, it takes up a lot of room. So anyway, we'll see how everything works out. The nice thing is the tub, both the tub and the shower look pretty easy to install, especially the tub. I just need to, you know, we got it on Craigslist, like I say, so I need to download the manual and how to set it up electrically. So I don't think it's a big deal, but you got to do it right. So let's go downstairs, and that'll be floor number 1. This is basically walking in from the front door. We still have our, whatever you want to call it, our front room in the house. It's not. It's basically a closed-in, terrible front porch, but that'll be leaving sooner or later. We will keep the roof, but I doubt anything else. The walls will be gone. So what we're looking to do here is this was a pass-through, and again, this is something you saw in older houses. You could go from the front door to the kitchen or wherever. And we're going to make it a closet. You need closet space. It's nice to have it as a pass-through. I can't disagree, but you know, you got to have a closet. So it's going to be an open closet. I can, you know, you can see a stud there. We'll put a wall back there, of course, and we'll put, you know, whatever, coat rack, this, that, and the other thing. I don't plan on closing in it at all. I don't think it would be easy to close in. Plus, I don't want to, you know, if I start putting a vertical wall here, you're going to lose this pretty cool staircase. You know, I want to be able to see that. So I don't plan on changing it. It's not perfect, but it is pretty darn cool. So, and the stairs, again, for an 1890s house, impressive. How's that? So you can see the floors. You know, I got some sections of plywood we put down. For whatever reason, some of it might have been old. I don't know. I don't remember why I put all the plywood down, but I did put plywood. But most of the places where these planks are, it's still pretty good flooring. What my son's been up to, if you can see, you know, we take these screws, construction screws, and he puts a screw in the center of each one of the planks, and it holds it down because they were a little loosey-goosey. You could feel it. And you know, there's my tool rack. There's my saw. Good stuff, huh? And this is the framing we did, you know, which was pretty much already there. We just fixed it. How's that? So this is where, this will be the living room, you see, where I'm standing in right now. I'm guessing a television could go over here. And again, this is pretty early stuff. This is the dining area, and this will be the kitchen right here. And in the kitchen today, on the table, you see our beginnings of our heating system for the house. So what I got set up, I'm setting up a combi boiler. This boiler will do both the domestic hot water and the radiant floor heat. So what I have here, I have a combi boiler, I have some piping, I got you know, every time I buy parts I decide I need more parts. So I got a manifold assembly here, so that's good to go. I'll be bringing all my thermostats into this, you know, setup for the manifold, and that's even going to switch my circulator pump on. This will turn the circulator, that'll switch that to turn the circulator pump on. There's my circulator pump. So hopefully all this good stuff works. But anyway, I plan on putting this on this nice white piece of plywood, and we'll take the boiler off. I'll put a couple unions on here. We'll take the boiler off and take everything downstairs and hang it on the wall. Then that's where it's going to live. It'll be pretty cool. So it won't be on the ground. It'll be hanging on a, you could put this on any wall. I just plan on putting it on this sheet, which is going to be, you know, attached to 2 of the beams holding up the basement. So let's go to the basement, and we'll be just about done. Hold on. Before we go to the basement, this is our last of the demo, hopefully. This is basically, it was an addition, this room. They put like 3 layers of flooring in it. It's just a mess. So anyway, we decided, let's get after it. We're looking to figure out how the floor plan is going to be. We're going to have a pass-through to the house here. We're going to have a little half bath here. It'll be a toilet and a slop sink. Obviously, we'll have a partition in here. So anyway, this is the last of our demo. We've been holding off on, we've just been waiting on this. We didn't really want to do it for a while, but, and I'm sure we're going to have to do more demo. But this, anytime you deal with the floors, they are a pain because they tend to use all the screws that they can get their hands on when people do flooring. And pulling it up is a real pain. So, okay, here we go to the basement. Okay, one of the things we'll notice in the basement is we're getting a new box. Look at that, huh? 200 amp service. We got it hooked up just temporary right now. It'll be It'll be inspected and hopefully get a meter one of these days. You notice the walls are beautifully white. I painted them with bin 123, the primer, and it really worked out well. I have a a sprayer. It'd take you forever to do it with a roller or a brush. So anyway, I sprayed it on fairly nicely. This is an opening to the outside world, and that will soon get a door. I just again, you got 1,000 things to do. Maybe it'll get done next week, the week after. It doesn't matter. It'll get done now. So over here we got our we reinstalled the pump. We have water in the house. It's a wonderful thing. We got our pump. We got our filter. We got our pressure vessel, our water softener, and we got one of these plastic manifold setups, and we got one tiny blue hose. That's 1/2 inch going to 3/8. That's going to the toilet right now, but I'm sure we'll be doing more. So the basement really has a lot of progress. You can even hear we have a dehumidifier down here, and I closed the Bilco door, but this thing is amazing how much water it pumps out. The reason I say I closed the Bilco door, you're not dehumidifying the outside world, but it really makes a big difference. The floor was always a little bit wettish, and with this thing going, it's drying it right up. Right here, on this post here, between this post and that post there, that's where that panel's going to go that it was upstairs for the combination boiler for the radiant floor heat. So, and you can see some of my collection of parts. Oh, lovely. Nice thing with these houses, they've got a decent amount of room. I can put crap everywhere, and I do. So that's pretty much it. So we've been busy. It's been a while since we had our last update. You can see I put drain pipe in. It seems to work pretty good. Again, I don't know where the stuff goes, but I'm not asking questions right now. I'm happy. So I hope you enjoyed the update, and next time I do an update, hopefully there'll be hot water and radiant floor heat. So we'll see. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye.